Archangel Michael says, the truth you've been running from is standing right behind you, breathing in the same air, watching your every move. The silence around you hasn't been empty, it's been filled with the sound of hidden footsteps, carrying a message that could change everything. Tonight, the veil between what you think you know and what's actually been waiting in the shadows will finally tear. You've been sensing it, haven't you? That sudden coldness when the room is still, that pressure in your chest when you're alone. Those weren't random moments, they were warnings. Heaven has allowed one final whisper to reach you, and this time, it won't disappear before dawn. The air is thick tonight because the truth is ready to speak. You might feel your heart tightening as you read this, but stay right here. The truth has waited long enough, and it refuses to be hidden any longer. This isn't about coincidence, it's about alignment. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every sleepless night was pointing you toward this very moment. The people who walked away didn't do so by chance, they were moved out of the path before the revelation arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You were never meant to stay blind forever. Someone tried to cover your eyes with false comfort, pretending to care while secretly blocking your destiny. But Archangel Michael has torn open the spiritual curtain, they can't hide anymore. There's someone who's been playing two sides, wearing your trust like a mask while feeding your name into the wrong hands. You felt it deep down but pushed it aside because love made you merciful. Now that mercy will be replaced with clarity, and clarity will give you strength. The angelic realm has been tracking every word spoken in private about you. They've seen the messages, the fake smiles, the hidden alliances. The very person you once prayed for is about to be exposed for what they truly are. Still, heaven says do not tremble. When the truth finally reaches you, it won't destroy you, it will free you. The pain will last for a moment, but the power that follows will last forever. Type Amen to get blessing 444. A paper was signed recently, a deal made behind your back involving your name and something that once belonged to you. They thought you'd never find out, but the divine is turning the paper into light, revealing every signature, every hidden hand. You might see a sudden message or call within the next 72 hours that feels strange, don't ignore it. That's the beginning of the unraveling. The person who used to hold power over your peace is about to lose every ounce of control. Stay with me. Because this story isn't ending in loss, it's ending in divine reversal. Every tear you cried built the bridge to this night, and now heaven has chosen to walk across it straight into your reality. Archangel Michael says, your silence has been your greatest weapon. The more they spoke against you, the more your light grew. Now that light is forming into a mirror, and it will reflect everything they've hidden back into their own eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You were protected in disguise. That rejection, that moment you thought was punishment, was actually protection from a plan designed to break you completely. They didn't know an angel was listening the whole time. The tables are turning, slowly, quietly, perfectly. The one who underestimated your resilience will soon face what they created. Justice is not loud, it's silent until it strikes. Archangel Michael is now assigning new strength to your spirit. You'll notice it in your dreams, in the way the air feels around you, in the sudden sense that something powerful is unfolding even when you can't see it. Before the next sunrise, you'll feel the shift. The tears that once burned your eyes will suddenly dry, and the burden that felt endless will begin to dissolve. That's the sign that heaven has stepped into your story. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone from your past has been haunted by guilt. They can't sleep, can't move on, can't breathe without seeing your face. The truth they buried is eating away at their peace, and soon, it will surface like fire under ice. They spoke your name in a moment of pride, not realizing the angels were recording every word. That recording has now become evidence in the spiritual realm, a case against every deception done toward you. You're not imagining the strange emotions lately. The waves of nostalgia, the flashes of faces, the heaviness in the air, it's all connected. The universe is replaying every scene so you can finally understand why it all happened. Archangel Michael says, "You are not forgotten, you are being prepared." Every betrayal was a seed of revelation. The more they hid, the more heaven stored. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Don't move, don't scroll, stay here. Because within these next words lies the key that opens what's been locked for years. You're about to remember something, not through memory, but through energy. It will come in a flash, like a scent, a sound, or a voice that doesn't belong to this moment. That's your cue. That's the divine confirming the truth is no longer buried. You'll see a sign before the end of this week, perhaps in numbers, or a repeating word, or even through someone mentioning your name unexpectedly. That sign won't be random, it will be the proof that your name has been chosen for exposure and freedom. The one who thought they erased you is about to witness your return. The higher powers are restoring your story in public view, where no shadow can hide the light again. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You may feel goosebumps right now because the angels are near. They're circling your energy, cleaning it from every false attachment, every hidden chain. They've been waiting for this moment since you first cried in silence. Every tear you shed became a map. A divine blueprint leading back to truth. That's why everything is resurfacing now, the timing is exact. This isn't punishment, it's alignment. You were never forgotten, only hidden for protection until the right second arrived. That second is now. Archangel Michael says, the truth is your crown. Wear it without fear. What was lost will return, multiplied. What was stolen will now carry your name again. Type Amen to get blessing 999. When the light of dawn touches your face tomorrow, something within you will change. A calm strength will settle where pain once lived. That's the angels rebuilding your confidence piece by piece. You'll notice sudden silence from people who used to drain your energy. They won't be able to reach you anymore, the divine has shifted your frequency higher. There's someone watching your journey from afar, realizing what they lost when they chose to lie. Their regret has turned into obsession, but heaven won't let them near until their heart learns the truth. Stay alert in the coming days. A message that looks ordinary will carry extraordinary meaning. Don't delete it, it holds the final clue. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You were meant to find this message. The universe arranged every distraction, every delay, just to bring you here right now. The moment you read these words, the clock starts counting down to revelation. By the next full moon, a situation will unfold that exposes the hidden hands behind your suffering. Don't react, just watch. The same people who caused confusion will end up confessing without even realizing it. This is your divine closure. The truth won't come through revenge, it will come through reversal. They'll witness your rise while they stand in the very silence they tried to trap you in. The world will soon understand that your patience was not weakness, it was prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, the truth cannot be hidden any longer. The energy surrounding you is glowing golden now, shifting from defense to dominance. You are not under attack, you are under unveiling. Every false friend, every deceptive voice, every jealous glance is about to lose its power. They tried to write your ending, but heaven is rewriting your script in real time. A great uncovering is coming, a night where hidden words will echo and faces will fall. But in that chaos, your peace will be your protection. Stay still. You're not losing anything now, you're gaining what was always meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. There's something they never told you, a connection between your pain and your purpose. Every person who betrayed you was actually part of the equation that led you here. Their deceit became your training. Now, their lessons are done, and their chapter is closing. You will no longer be haunted by memories of what could have been. You're stepping into what was always meant to be. The truth won't hurt, it will heal. You'll finally understand that the delay wasn't denial, it was divine perfection. Archangel Michael whispers, it's time you finally knew, you were chosen to survive what destroyed others. The night is heavier now, not because of darkness, but because it carries truth that can no longer be contained. The whispers around you aren't echoes, they're confirmations. The energy in your space is rearranging itself to prepare you for what you're about to witness. Every secret that was used to hold you back is losing its power. Those who spoke against you are being made to hear their own words out loud. What was once hidden in silence is now trembling before divine exposure. You'll soon understand why the pain had to last so long. It wasn't to break you, it was to make sure you were awake when the truth finally arrived. The world will soon speak your name in awe, not pity. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Someone thought they could manipulate destiny, twisting your fate to suit their plan. They moved like shadows, quietly, strategically, pretending to protect you while plotting against your peace. But heaven has already marked their intentions for reveal. In the days ahead, something small will happen, a message, a slip of the tongue, a misplaced item, that will expose everything. You'll recognize it instantly because your spirit will tighten, your skin will prickle, and your breath will still. That's your divine signal that truth has entered the room. Archangel Michael says, your discernment is now your shield. You'll see through illusions so clearly that no one will ever deceive you again. You've earned that power through your tears, your silence, and your endurance. Every angel around you is preparing to celebrate your awakening. This isn't the end of your story, it's the start of divine justice unfolding right before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Do you feel the pull in your chest right now? That warmth, that vibration, it's not anxiety, it's truth unlocking itself. Heaven has waited for this moment, the moment you stop doubting what your soul already knows. Someone close will try to explain themselves soon. Don't rush to believe them. Just listen. The truth will expose itself not through words but through their tone, their hesitation, their eyes shifting away. You don't have to confront them, fate already is. What's coming will balance every wrong done to you, and it won't need your hands to deliver it. The divine has already taken command. Archangel Michael says, "Remain calm in chaos, for peace is your greatest proof of victory." Type Amen to get blessing 1616. There's an envelope waiting with your name, spiritually sealed, ready to deliver divine proof. It could be a message, a call, or even a moment that suddenly makes everything make sense. When it comes, you'll know instantly. It will carry an energy that feels familiar and foreign at once. Your intuition has been whispering that something is off, but you brushed it aside because you didn't want to believe what you felt. That ends now. Your spirit can no longer be deceived by charm or manipulation. Every time you prayed in silence, an angel wrote down your words. They became spiritual evidence in your favor. That's why heaven has chosen this exact hour for your revelation. It's your testimony being answered. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You might notice people returning from the past, suddenly acting kind, suddenly remembering you. Be wise. Some return out of guilt, not love. Their apologies are not for your peace, they're for their own relief. The energy of exposure has begun. One by one, masks will fall. You'll witness moments that feel like déjà vu, as if you've already seen them unfold. That's because your soul did. It knew this truth long before your mind caught up. The universe is now aligning your path with authenticity. Everything fake will crumble, and everything real will stay. You won't need to chase or beg. What's meant for you will recognize you immediately. Archangel Michael says, the truth was never far, it was waiting for your eyes to open. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Someone who underestimated your silence is now living in fear of your awakening. They feel the shift and can sense that their time of hiding is over. They're restless, sleepless, and haunted by what they did in the dark. Every lie they told is now echoing back to them louder than their own thoughts. The spiritual law of return has been activated, and their words are now becoming their lessons. You, however, are stepping into divine serenity. The truth doesn't scare you anymore, it strengthens you. You no longer need to understand every reason, you only need to trust every revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. A door will open soon, and you'll be invited into a new environment, a place where your spirit feels lighter. Don't hesitate when this happens. This is heaven relocating you away from energy that tried to keep you small. The move may seem sudden, but it's sacred timing. Everything you thought you lost is being replaced with what truly aligns with your destiny. You'll look back and realize every closed door was a redirection, not rejection. Your patience has become a seed that heaven is now watering. Prepare for growth beyond imagination. The people who left will soon realize what they walked away from, but by then, you'll already be too far into your divine future to turn around. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Archangel Michael says, you are the revelation. You are not waiting for the truth anymore, you have become it. Your energy exposes deception just by existing near it. Every step you take now is guided by clarity. The fog has lifted, and you're beginning to see the divine blueprint that's been unfolding all along. You weren't abandoned, you were being positioned. Soon, you'll find yourself in a place that feels strangely familiar, like something you dreamt years ago. That's not coincidence, it's prophecy fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. A spiritual transaction is complete. The pain you endured has been converted into divine power. That's why you feel stronger, more detached, more centered than before. The angels are whispering, "Don't fear the truth, it's the light you prayed for." You'll soon experience moments of confirmation, songs, symbols, even strangers repeating words that strike straight into your heart. Those are the signs that heaven is still speaking. Every false narrative spoken about you is collapsing. The real story, your story, is emerging now, radiant and unstoppable. You are not the same person who started this journey. You are the evidence that survival is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Your heart is no longer bleeding, it's blooming. The truth didn't destroy you, it rebuilt you. The tears you shed watered the soil for your new beginning. Now, the same people who tried to bury your name will have to watch you rise in grace. Your glow will speak louder than their gossip. That's the ultimate justice, peace without revenge, success without shouting. Archangel Michael says, "The truth is done hiding." You are now walking in divine revelation. The heavens are clapping for your courage. The storm didn't drown you, it baptized you into strength. The atmosphere around you has changed again. You might feel it right now, the slight shiver that travels down your spine, the sense that something unseen is drawing closer. That's not fear, my child, that's awakening. The truth is no longer walking toward you, it's standing beside you, breathing softly, ready to whisper everything that was once concealed. The light that was dimmed by betrayal is flickering back to life. Every wound is glowing, every scar is now a signal of survival. Your energy has become a force of revelation. People can no longer lie comfortably around you, they'll stumble, hesitate, and expose themselves without meaning to. That's how powerful your aura has become. Heaven waited for your strength to reach this point before unveiling the final layer. Now that moment has come. What you are about to realize will make everything that confused you suddenly make sense. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. A conversation from the past is being replayed in the divine archives. Words that were twisted, secrets that were buried, everything is being untangled. The ones who hid behind innocence will now face the mirror of truth. You've already felt the build-up in your spirit, the sleepless nights, the sudden flashes of memory, the emotional waves that made no sense. They were signals that heaven was preparing your heart for the reveal. You will not need to search for proof. Proof will walk into your life through divine orchestration. What was whispered behind your back will now be declared in your favor before witnesses. The balance is shifting quietly, almost invisibly. But the results will be undeniable. You'll see it in how people treat you differently, speak to you differently, look at you differently. The unseen has already begun to speak. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, every false energy is now being removed from your timeline. The reason certain things have been delayed is because the divine refused to let your blessings mix with corruption. What was held back is now being purified before it reaches your hands. You might lose contact with a few people soon. Don't mourn that, it's divine cleanup. Heaven never subtracts, it sanctifies. The empty space they leave behind will be filled with people who carry truth, not hidden motives. Your silence, your calm, your restraint, those have been your greatest shields. You didn't need to fight because heaven was already recording. And now, the playback begins. A hidden conversation that once slandered your name is being replayed in their own lives. The energy they released is circling back, and they'll have to face what they sent toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. A powerful shift is unfolding in your favor. You might wake up feeling strangely light one morning soon, as though something invisible has been lifted off your shoulders. That's the burden of false energy leaving. Every door that was closed unjustly will now open without effort. People will begin to notice you again, not because you changed, but because the divine veil around you has been lifted. You are glowing with truth, and the world can no longer look away. There is a specific person who has been restless lately whenever your name is mentioned. They know their time of hiding is over. They'll soon face what they planted in secrecy. The same shadow they used against you will turn into their teacher. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your destiny, declaring, "Truth is no longer your enemy, it is your reward." Type Amen to get blessing 2626. You will soon witness an unexpected reversal. Something that was taken from you, a position, a chance, an opportunity, will circle back. But this time, it will come with double measure. Your enemies thought your story ended when they walked away, but the divine was only turning the page. What they called an ending was actually the introduction to your rise. Do you feel the tingling warmth around your hands? That's your energy aligning with divine justice. The angels are touching your path, clearing residue from every deception. By the time the next full moon glows, your reality will look nothing like it does today. Truth will have rearranged everything in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. There's a moment coming when you'll look into someone's eyes and instantly know what they did. You won't need proof or words, their silence will confess everything. That is divine intuition manifesting in physical form. You are no longer fragile. What once broke you now bows to you. Your strength is divine armor, and the truth is your sword. Someone who betrayed you is trying to rewrite their version of the story. But no lie can survive the fire of revelation. Their own words will betray them before they even realize it. The divine doesn't expose to embarrass, it exposes to release. And your release is now unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says, your vindication has already been signed in the heavens. Every tongue that rose against you in deceit is being silenced. Every plan formed against your peace is being undone by truth itself. A great unveiling is in progress. Things that never made sense are falling into perfect sequence. People who confused you will soon reveal their true intentions without you asking a single word. You will no longer be triggered by the memories that used to haunt you. They've served their purpose. Now they exist only as proof that nothing could destroy your destiny. Truth has become your inheritance. You'll feel it, see it, live it. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. A specific date is approaching, watch for it. You'll feel drawn to a certain time, a moment that feels charged with electricity. That's when the final piece of revelation will arrive. It could come through a dream, a letter, or even a passing phrase from a stranger. Pay attention to the patterns. The divine often speaks in whispers before thunder. The one who once walked proudly after wounding you will soon lower their head, not from shame, but from sudden understanding. They'll realize too late that truth was never theirs to control. This is divine restoration, and you're at the center of it. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You've carried the weight of lies that weren't yours to bear. But that ends here. Every ounce of false energy attached to your name is now dissolving. You'll notice peace replacing anxiety, clarity replacing confusion, and joy returning where emptiness once lived. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations that the truth has completed its work. You've passed the hardest test. You didn't retaliate, you rose. You didn't scream, you glowed. And now the universe bends to honor that grace. Archangel Michael smiles upon you, saying, "It's done. You finally know. And now, nothing can ever be hidden from you again."